I like to share with you all two Bible verses which strengthen my faith. The one is nothing is impossible with God. The other one is God's power sufficient in our weakness. I didn't have a much faith. I have a little faith, but these two words, I think I had received from some of the youth conferences. That strengthened my faith. No matter what situation we are, God is in control. He can open doors that nobody can shut. So this verse encourage me throughout my life, take risk in life. It give me peace so I can take risk in my life. That's one of the most important thing. If you don't take a risk in life, we always scared of time wasting, money wasting, but at the long run, it's all worth it. So these two words gave me peace to take risk in my life. 1978, we got married. My husband, Josekutty, after the wedding, he came to Michigan, a place called Battle Creek, with his brother Reverend E.T. Matthews and Miraculous Mama. They sponsor him, and he stayed with them for 6 months, but he couldn't find a job. Then he moved to Pontiac, Michigan, stayed with Isaac Uncle and Amaniya Mama. Then he started a job in a plastic company. He worked so hard day and night to earn money to rent an apartment before my arrival. After 2 years, I arrived Pontiac, and by the time he got the beautiful apartment, all the accessories and the very up-to-date furniture. Then he took me to shopping that time. I didn't know anything about the sale or anything, and I picked up the best cloth, and then he told me, the ladies over here usually wear a bag, then they keep makeup in the bag. So we bought all the makeup and everything in the bag, everything that I needed. So our life started. Then I got pregnant within the first month. So when that news it was very hard on me, because we financially not ready to raise the baby. We both came here without any trade or previous work experience. We never worked before either. And when this pregnancy news, I thought, oh, my dreams are gone astray. There's no time for school, nothing. At the same time, I put my hand on my stomach. I crying and praying for the baby. Finally, God gifted us a handsome, cute baby boy. My parents was with me that time. My mother named him Sunil. During that pregnancy, I thought, I'll go work with him in the plastic company to help with the finance. So I started working there. My job was putting washer on the lid. The machine spit out like so many lid in a second. I had to be fast enough to put the washer in the lid. There's so much sound. The temperature was so hot. I didn't like this job. I was so frustrated. I couple of times I almost collapsed, I think. So I was thinking, oh my God, how do I transition from this place to something else? I've been praying day and night for something to happen. During that time, our Appajan, my father-in-law, Itisar, came to USA for a visit, and he came to Houston to see his family friends, Cherian, other name Josekutty Chan and Sandama, and T.C. Pastor T.C. Thomas, and the wife Amukoti Mama. He preached so many prayer meetings and he get to know a lot of people. So they all told him there's a better here to find a job. Somebody promised my husband a job in electronic company, but by the time when he came, we didn't get it. So we decided to move, and he left first. After 2-3 weeks, my son came after selling all our good furniture, everything, and we rented a old apartment. It has a carpet on it. Then my baby got ear infection. The doctor prescribed antibiotics, and I usually don't give more than 2 days. I thought this is not good for my baby, so the ear infection was keep going, and then he developed some kind of allergy. His asthma was so severe. Then we have to make emergency trips so many times, like at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. And so in that situation, the job my husband had almost going to laid off. Then I am forced to looking for a job. I don't know where to look, what to do. Then that situation, the Amugute Mama, wife of Pastor T.C. Thomas, she used to work as a charge nurse in Eastway General Hospital. She went as the pharmacy director to see if there are any opening for pharmacy technician. So they called me for interview that day. Then the director told me, come back to work tomorrow or start working. So that was my turning point in my life. I was so thrilled. Even though I don't know what is pharmacy and medicine all about, I was so thrilled. I started working there, and this director gave me ride to home and picked me up from the apartment to the hospital. And my son was at the same time getting worse in asthma. So we decided to take him to the India to live with my parents. Then within 2 years in work, I took him to India, left with my parents. The first week over there, his symptom got so worse. We went to 2 hospitals. In the local hospitals, he was not better. Then we had to go to Tiruvalla Pushpavari Hospital from Pathanavaram. That journey was so hectic. We didn't know we were going to make it. Then he admitted to the hospital for 1 week. They started aminophylline IV and all those. We then came back after 2-3 days. I left home. Then I came Houston, and it was such a sad situation. He usually around with me. One morning he wake up, I was not there. Then I came Houston. I started working the same pharmacy, and then I thought about going school. My director a couple of times told me, you should go school, and so I started to I didn't know, but I liked the pharmacy job so much, and I went to University of Houston and Texas University to find out about the admission criteria. The first thing they told me, I had to have a TOEFL test taken. The TOEFL test is the test of English as a foreign language. University of Houston won 650 and the Texas Southern won 500 in order to step in the university. So I came and started taking TOEFL test. I gave so much and so much importance to this test because without the test I cannot go to school. So the night before TOEFL test, I usually cannot sleep. Then I go there. There is a part of listening comprehension. I couldn't understand anything. Only the writing part, I wrote something. That is my score. I cannot never make more than 400. In that situation, I never stopped it. I start taking, I evaluate my degree. I got so much credit from organic chemistry and so many things. But I took that to Texas Southern University. He told me, the assistant dean told me, you go get the physics and come back. I said, no, I need to take all the classes. I forgot everything. I need to take all the pre-pharmacy classes. Then I came and started taking all the classes and all the history, political science, English, all kind of subject. I work every weekend. I take 2 days weekdays off, and some days I go night classes, weekdays, and during the community college, 2 things happened. God's provision was amazing. The first semester I took history 1 and 2 and economics. So everything was final under the final. Everything was going okay. During the final, I have the same teacher for one history and the economics. So the economics, he always has essays. So I pick and choose some essays, and I went to the final test. He didn't ask any of those, but I wrote it down, those essays anyway. After the test, I knew I'm going to flunk this test. I got so emotional, and I thought I wasted my time and money, and I came to his teacher's office. He's a white young teacher. I told him exactly what happened. He told me, don't worry, you go enjoy the weekend. So I never had to retake that subject. God made it possible. Then after 2 years, my son came back, and then one time I went to do my college algebra, to register for college algebra, because UH need a calculus, TSU need a college algebra and trigonometry. So I tried to go register for college algebra. The chairperson of the mathematics department told me, you have to take an entrance test. I said, if I took an entrance test, I knew I had to go all the way beginner's algebra. I didn't have any math after the 10th grade of our school. I don't remember what is even A plus B. I don't have any idea. So I keep telling her, please let me take college algebra. I will do good. I begged her. Finally, she agreed, okay, go ahead and take college algebra. That was my hardest subject in the whole 5 years. I come home and start doing the sample math problems from the top to bottom. Every problem in the book I start doing. Then I go ask my coworkers at the MD Anderson for the help, and where I used to work as a technician. Finally, I made C on algebra. Then trigonometry, after this college algebra, trigonometry is so easy. You can easily make A. So both time my teacher was the chairperson of the department. Then, the 1986 spring, that's the year the pharmacy admission is starting. I just, I wanted to, still I am taking classes for UH and TSU. That spring, I wanted to take everything that needed for UH. Still my TOEFL score is 400. I registered for 18 hours. Then my full-time job, I changed it to part-time after thinking so much that we are paycheck to paycheck. My husband had a job in Daniel industry that's maybe almost cut down hours. But after so much thought, I went to part-time. In order to get a part-time position, I directly went to the director, asked him, not my immediate manager. I know they won't give it to me. So she did everything, okay it, and then only my immediate manager knew about it. So I came and took 18 hours, and everything was going well. Then during the final month, May, I got a call from India that my mom is so sick and admitted to the medical college in Trivandrum. So my husband insisted that take the baby and leave right away, because he was with them for 2.5 years. They were very connected. So I dropped all the classes and packed all my books. I'm thinking I may come back and retake it. We came back end of the May, and by the time I came back, there's nobody in the campus. All the teachers were gone. Then I didn't stop it right there. I didn't discourage. I didn't quit. I'm looking for other options, and I was looking for the catalog for all the community college. Then I finally found a community college in Pasadena Central Campus. The schedule completely laid out for me. And that moment, when I dropped all the classes, I didn't know God closed that path to go to University of Houston. I didn't know that. I just found out 2 months ago. Recently, I found out, oh my God, God closed that channel for me that time. I didn't realize. Anyway, community college in Central Campus, their schedule laid out exactly for me. 7:30 physics, then lab, then organic class, organic lab. From 7:30 to 4:30, non-stop classes. The first 6 weeks I took the classes, made C on physics and A on chemistry. I don't know how I made C on the physics. I have no idea. I have no understanding of physics in the class, in the lab or lecture. I made C. Then second semester, same thing. At the end of the physics, I made C and A on organic chemistry. So I went to the teacher and told him that it's a white young teacher. I said, can you write my grade in a piece of paper? Summer is finishing up. Already pharmacy school started registration. So I didn't have time to wait for transcript. So he put the C on the physics grade on the piece of paper. So I took to Texas Southern University. I gave it to the assistant dean. He looked at it and he told me, go get a registrar's signature on the piece of paper. So I went back and got the signature. I came back and gave it to him. Then he said, this is happening on a Monday. He said, come back. It's happening on Friday. He told me, come back Monday with the money for registration for pharmacy school. I said, no, I cannot believe this. I thought it's fake. Anyway, Monday morning, Mathukutty uncle took me to registration. When people are standing in line for registration, my turn came. They don't have any documents in their file. I have in my hand all the TOEFL score, the 400 TOEFL score, and all the community college transcript, and all those. My turn came, and the assistant dean called his secretary, and we both walked 2 blocks, went to the international office. So the assistant dean and the staff in the international office talked to each other, signed all my papers. I came and registered and gave the money and registered. This is the miracle working power of God. There is, without an interview, nobody get admitted to the pharmacy school. Usually the faculties sat together in a room, they interview each candidate. I haven't had any interview. I didn't take any pharmacy entrance test. Did nothing. I got admitted in the pharmacy school. Then my class schedule came. My class started at 8 a.m. and I had to leave 7 a.m. from home to get 8 a.m. in the pharmacy school for 8 o'clock class as a pharmacy law. My son, that time we registered him to a preschool near our house in a church school. So his school won't start until 9:30. His school is from 9:30 to 2:30. So casually, I don't know what happened. The pastor knew about my situation. I told him I had to be school at 8 o'clock. I have 8 o'clock school. I had to leave at 7. The pastor also living in the same campus. He have 3 kids too. He told me, don't worry, bring the son to our house. We'll keep him until the school start. Every morning, most of the morning, we are the one waking up the family. We go there, wake up this family. He stay there. Then the school started 9:30. I won't come back until 2:30. He stayed with his teacher until 2:30. From 12:30 to 2:30, he stayed with that teacher. The teacher is maybe like a 55 years old white lady, so sweet. This is my journey. My son, he never complained about anything. He was my best friend. He is such a joy. I cannot explain how I enjoyed him. Even summer school, even pharmacy school. He usually came with me for all the classes. He holding on my skirt. Every community college working in the campus, I did all my classes during summertime. He was with me. One time, one of the security guard mad at him because he was running through the staircase. Even pharmacy school, if we have 2 different spring break week, he usually came with me the whole week, sat near to my chair the whole week. We enjoyed him that much. Then my pharmacy school, those 3 years of my professional school, I enjoyed so much. We got the right friends and everything going very well. Monday to Friday school, then Saturday, Sunday work at MD Anderson 20 hours. I've been like out of the house 7 days a week almost all my life. Everything going well. I still remember the pharmacology that Dr. Hayes taught. Such a beautiful and enthusiastic teacher. And she became the dean of the pharmacy school. Then my last semester, I have one of the class called a pharmacy prescription lab. Nobody knew who's going to pass the class. So they gave us a fake prescription. Then we had to call the fake doctors and figure out everything is very, very, very hard. Nobody knew who going to pass the test. Finally, I passed the test. I got I'm ready for graduation. During my graduation, this is what I find out. We have 75 people started with. It's a once a year admission. We got 75 students started with, but only 7 graduated on time. Out of 75, 7 graduated on time. By God's grace, I was one of them. I'm telling this story that then after that, I work as a pharmacist for 1.5 in St. Joseph Hospital, then 34 years in Texas Children's Hospital. I enjoyed my profession as a staff pharmacist all these years, very rewarding, and I'm so thankful to God. And with all this miracle working power and God's grace, I'm so thankful. I hope this encourage you all, and I don't know where would I be if it was not God's amazing grace. The Lord, He's a way maker, miracle worker, promise. He promise maker and light in darkness. Thank you. ഞാൻ പത്തനാപുരത്ത് കടക്കാമെന്ന് പറയും. The slang name is കാട്ടുപത്തനാപുരം എന്നുള്ള സ്ഥലത്താണ് ജനിച്ചത്. എൻ്റെ പേരൻസ് സി യോഹന്നാൻ സാർ, എൻ്റെ തങ്കമ്മ. എനിക്ക് 7 സിബ്ലിങ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ 5ാമത്തെയാണ്. After school education, after bachelor degree in biology, I got married to Josekutty from Kaviyoor, and then our life journey started. During my elementary school, I am proud saying that ഞാൻ 4th grade തോറ്റുപോയി. ഞാനൊന്നും പഠിക്കത്തൊന്നുമില്ലായിരുന്നു. My Appachan was busy, my mother was busy. Then after that, I learned when I went back and sit on the same bench. എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര വിഷമമുണ്ടായി. ഞാൻ അന്ന് മുതൽ പഠിക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങി. അങ്ങനെ ഈവൻ 10th grade ഞാനിപ്പോഴും ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ 10th grade ടെസ്റ്റ് എടുത്തപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് ഹിന്ദിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഹാർഡായിരുന്നു. ഹിന്ദി എനിക്ക് എലിമെൻ്ററി സ്കൂളിലൊന്നും പഠിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. ടീച്ചറൊന്നും നല്ലതല്ലായിരുന്നു. പ്രൈവറ്റ് ട്യൂഷനും കിട്ടിയില്ല. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചത് എല്ലാം വന്നു, കഹാനിയെല്ലാം എഴുതിക്കൊണ്ടിരുന്നപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും കോപ്പി അടിക്കും അവിടെ. അന്നേരം ടീച്ചർ എൻ്റെ മേശയിൽ ഒരു കെട്ട് കോപ്പി കൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ ഡെസ്കിൽ വെച്ചിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു, ഈ ഒരു കൊച്ചേ ഉള്ളൂടെ കോപ്പി അടിക്കാത്തത് എന്നും പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ ടേബിളെ കൊണ്ട് വെച്ചു. ഞാൻ I didn't touch. അന്ന് മുതലേ ഞാൻ കള്ളം ചെയ്യത്തില്ലെന്നും കള്ളം പറയത്തില്ലെന്നും അന്ന് മുതലേ ഞാൻ തീരുമാനിച്ചതാണ്. എനിവേ 10th grade പാസ്സായി. പ്രീ ഡിഗ്രിക്ക് എൻ്റെ അപ്പച്ചൻ എന്നെ അഞ്ചലിൽ കൊണ്ട് വിട്ടു, പത്തനാപുരത്തിന് പകരം. എൻ്റെ അപ്പച്ചൻ വിചാരിച്ചത് ബെറ്റർ കോളേജാണെന്ന്. അവിടുന്ന് BSc കഴിഞ്ഞു. BSc കഴിഞ്ഞ് BSc റിസൾട്ട് വന്നപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ് ഉണ്ട്. റിസൾട്ട് വരുന്നതിന് മുമ്പേ ഞങ്ങൾ എൻഗേജ് ചെയ്തു. എൻഗേജ്മെൻറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞു. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് എൻ്റെ റിസൾട്ട് അറിയുന്നത്. അന്ന് മുതലേ പഠിക്കണമെന്ന് ആഗ്രഹമുണ്ട്. സോ ആ ആഗ്രഹം മനസ്സിൽ കിടന്നു. ഇവിടെ വന്ന് അമേരിക്കയിലും വന്ന് ഇത്രയൊക്കെ കോളേജിൽ പോകാനും പഠിക്കുവാനും ഒക്കെ ദൈവം കൃപ ചെയ്തു.
എൻ്റെ പേര് ജോസുകുട്ടി. എൻ്റെ വീട് കവിയൂരാണ്. ഞാൻ ജനിച്ചു വളർന്ന അവിടെയാണ്. എൻ്റെ ഫാദർ ഒരു മിഡിൽ സ്കൂളിലെ ടീച്ചറായിരുന്നു. എൻ്റെ മദർ ചെറുപ്പത്തിൽ മരിച്ചുപോയി. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ അവിടുത്തെ പഠിത്തമൊക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് 25ാമത്തെ വയസ്സിൽ അമേരിക്കയിൽ വന്നു. വന്ന കാലം മുതൽ ചർച്ചുകളുടെയൊക്കെ കാര്യങ്ങളിലൊക്കെ പ്രവർത്തിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നു. ലിസി മറ്റു കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഞാനത് കൂടുതലായിട്ടൊന്നും പറയുന്നില്ല. എന്നാൽ ഇവിടെ വന്ന് വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് ശേഷം തുടർന്ന് നമുക്ക് ഒരു നല്ലൊരു ചർച്ചുമൊക്കെ ആയി. സെൻറ്റ് തോമസ് CSI ചർച്ച് ഇപ്പോൾ അവിടെ മെമ്പറായിട്ട് പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. നല്ല വിധത്തിലുള്ളൊരു ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഞങ്ങൾക്കുണ്ട്. വളരെയധികം ആത്മീയമായിട്ട് ആഗ്രഹമുള്ള അനേകർ അതിൻ്റെ അകത്തുണ്ട്. അവരുടെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളും പുതുതായിട്ട് വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന അച്ഛന് ഒക്കെയും വളരെ എൻകറേജിങ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൊരു വ്യക്തിയാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് പല കാര്യങ്ങളും അവരുടെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളിലൊക്കെയും ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷവും സപ്പോർട്ടും ലഭിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്.
ഏത് വർഷമാണ് ഹ്യൂസ്റ്റണിൽ വന്നത്? ഏത് സമയത്താണ് പള്ളിയിൽ തുടങ്ങിയത്?
പള്ളി തുടങ്ങുന്ന സമയത്ത് ഞാൻ ആദ്യം വരുമ്പോൾ സെൻറ്റ് തോമസ് ഇവാഞ്ചലിസ്റ്റ് ചർച്ചിൽ ആണ് പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്. കാരണം അന്ന് ഹ്യൂസ്റ്റണിൽ വരുമ്പോൾ അധികം ആൾക്കാരില്ല. ഞങ്ങൾ നോർഷുള്ള താമസിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്. അവിടെ 1-2 ആളുകളുമായിട്ട് പരിചയമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. മാത്തുകുട്ടിയെ, തങ്കച്ചായൻ, ഇങ്ങനെ കുറേ ആൾക്കാരെ പരിചയമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അവർ ലിസിയെ അതിലൊരാൾ തങ്കച്ചായൻ്റെ വൈഫാണ്. ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിൽ ടെക്നീഷ്യനായിട്ട് ഇവർ ഒരുമിച്ച് വർക്ക് ചെയ്തു. അപ്പം അവരുടെ വീട്ടിലാണ് ഈ സെൻറ്റ് തോമസ് ആദ്യമേ ഇവാഞ്ചലിസ്റ്റ് ചർച്ച് ആരംഭിച്ചത്. അപ്പോൾ ആ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ ഞങ്ങളും പോകുമായിരുന്നു. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് വേറെ ആരെയും പരിചയമില്ല.
ഏത് വർഷം?
82-ൽ. അന്ന് CSI പള്ളി ഞങ്ങൾ വരുമായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ അവിടെ അന്ന് അച്ഛന്മാരും ഇല്ല. JK ജോർജന് അച്ഛന്മാരുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ JK ജോർജന് അന്ന് അച്ഛനായില്ല. ആ സമയത്ത് ഞാൻ വരുമ്പോൾ സഭയുടെ സെക്രട്ടറി ആയിട്ട് JK ജോർജ് ഇരിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് അച്ഛൻ ഓർഡിനേഷനൊക്കെ പ്രാപിച്ചു. പിന്നെ സഭയുടെ കാര്യങ്ങളിലൊക്കെ ഇൻവോൾവായി. പിന്നെ കുറച്ചാൾ കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ CSI ചർച്ചുമായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് പല കാര്യങ്ങളും അതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ഇൻവോൾവായി. സെൻട്രൽ സ്കൂളിലും കമ്മിറ്റിയിലും മറ്റു കാര്യങ്ങളിലൊക്കെയും പ്രവർത്തിക്കാനിടയായി. അന്ന് മുതൽ ഇന്നുവരെ പിന്നെ CSI ചർച്ചുമായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇതുവരെയും ദൈവം അങ്ങനെ നടത്തുന്നുണ്ട്.
ഏതൊക്കെ അച്ഛന്മാരെ ഓർമ്മയുണ്ട്?
ഈ റീസെൻ്റ്ലി വന്ന കാവിയോർ വന്ന ഓഫ് കോഴ്സ് അതാണ് ഞാൻ ആദ്യം വരുമ്പോൾ പരിചയപ്പെടുന്ന അച്ഛന്. പിന്നെ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ പിന്നെ ബെന്നി അച്ഛനെ ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. വില്യം അച്ഛനുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ആൽഫ വർഗീസ് അച്ഛന്. ഇങ്ങനെ കുറേ പേരൊക്കെ ഓർമ്മയുണ്ട്. റോയി അച്ഛനാണ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ആ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
ഈ പള്ളിയുടെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളിൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും കമ്മിറ്റിയിലോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും അഡീഷണൽ ജോലികൾ ചെയ്തതായിട്ട് ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോ?
ഈ പിന്നെ സെൻറ്റ് തോമസിൽ വന്ന പിന്നെ ഞാൻ ഒന്നിലും ചേർന്ന് പ്രവർത്തിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. എന്നാൽ ലേറ്റ് ഫെലോഷിപ്പിനൊക്കെ പോകും. കാര്യങ്ങളിലൊക്കെ എവിടെയെങ്കിലും പ്രാർത്ഥനയൊക്കെ കൊണ്ടൊക്കെ പോകും. അല്ലാതെ ചർച്ച കമ്മിറ്റിയിലൊന്നും വന്നിട്ടില്ല. ധാരാളം ആൾക്കാർ, വളരെ സ്മാർട്ടായിട്ടുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ സഭയിലുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ പ്രായമായതുകൊണ്ട് പുറകോട്ട് മാറി നിൽക്കുക.
He was very involved at Jacob Jordan's. He was secretary and youth leader, Sunday school headmaster and all those that time.
കവിയൂരുകാർ കുറെ പേരുണ്ടല്ലോ നമ്മുടെ പള്ളിയിൽ, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ടിറ്റി ഉൾപ്പെടെ.
ടിറ്റിയുണ്ട്, മുണ്ടിപ്പള്ളിക്കാരുണ്ട്.
റെഫർ ചെയ്യാനൊക്കെ
അതെ, ടിറ്റി ഞങ്ങൾ സ്വല്പം ബന്ധമുള്ള ആളുകളാണ്. ഞങ്ങൾ കസിൻസാണ്. പിന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾ ഒരുമിച്ച ചർച്ചിൽ വളർന്ന് കൊയറിലും സൺഡേ സ്കൂളിലും യൂത്തിൻ്റെയും ഒക്കെ പോകുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട് ഓർഗനൈസറായിട്ടിരുന്നപ്പോഴൊക്കെ ടിറ്റി എൻ്റെ കൂടെ വരും. ഞങ്ങൾ പല സഭകൾ പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്. തിരുവല്ല ഡിസ്ട്രിക്റ്റിലുള്ള എല്ലാ ചർച്ചുകളും സന്ദർശിച്ച അനുഭവങ്ങൾ ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അബദ്ധങ്ങൾ പറ്റിയത് ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. പല നല്ല സന്ദർഭങ്ങളുണ്ടായത് ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതുപോലുള്ള അനുഭവങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്.
അമേരിക്കയിലായിട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ ഇത്രയും വർഷമായി, 40 വർഷമായോ?
40 വർഷത്തിന് മേളിലായി.
45
മിസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന എന്താണ് നാട്ടിൽ?
ഇപ്പം തിരിഞ്ഞു നോക്കിയാൽ ഒന്നും മിസ് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. ആദ്യം വന്ന കാലത്ത് എല്ലാവരും മിസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പോലെ നാട് മിസ് ചെയ്യുമായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ ഇപ്പം പോയി കാണുന്ന ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. ജനിച്ച് വളർന്ന നാട്ടിലൊക്കെ പോകുന്നു. അടുത്ത കഴിഞ്ഞ 2 വർഷം മുമ്പ് ഞങ്ങൾ പോയിരുന്നു. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് എൻജോയ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. ലിസിയുടെ സിസ്റ്റർ അവിടെ ഉണ്ട് പത്തനാപുരത്ത്. അവരെ പത്തനാപുരത്ത് ഈ പുല്ലൂക്ക് പോകുന്ന വഴിക്ക് റോഡ് സൈഡിൽ തന്നെയാണ് വീട്. നല്ലൊരു വീട്. അവിടെ ഒരു കളന്നൊരു സ്ഥലത്ത്. അപ്പം വഴിയെ പോകുന്ന വണ്ടികളൊക്കെ കാണാം.
ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്തല്ലേ?
രാവിലെ ഒത്തിരി വ്യത്യാസം. ഞാൻ പോയി ഞങ്ങളത്ര 14-15 വർഷത്തിന് ശേഷം ചെല്ലുമ്പം റോഡുകളൊക്കെ കണ്ട വിശ്വസിക്കാനൊക്കാത്ത രീതിയിലായിപ്പോയി. അമേരിക്കൻ റോഡുകൾ പോലെ തന്നെ. ഞങ്ങൾ പാലക്കാടൊക്കെ പോയിട്ട് പാലക്കാടൊക്കെ പോയിട്ട് വിശ്വസിക്കാനൊക്കത്തില്ല, ഇത്രയും വലിയ റോഡുകളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെന്നുള്ളത്.
പള്ളി പോയാൽ ഏറ്റവും ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട ഒരു പാട്ട് ഏതാ പാടുന്നതിൽ? ലിസി മാമിക്ക് ഏതാ ഇഷ്ടം?
I like എനിക്ക് പിന്നെ
പാസ് മീ നോട്ട് ജെന്റിൽ സേവിയർ.
pass me your
രണ്ടുപേരും പാടാവോ?
Pass me not a gentle Savior, hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me by.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm honored to talk about both my parents. They came here, late 70s, and just has a legacy of sacrifice and giving for the betterment of their kids. And I've experienced it my whole life, and now having my own kids, they still have that position of loving and serving. And so I'm absolutely the product of their sacrifice and love and kind of God-fearing nature. And they're just the embodiment of so much of Christ-like sacrifice.
Tell me about about your schooling and your relation with the church.
Yeah, I grew up in the CSI church. I went to school, University of Texas at Austin. At the time that I started university, the Emmanuel CSI Church then, merged with St. Thomas CSI. And so when I'd come back from college, would go to St. Thomas. Recently, though, my husband is a pastor at a church here in Houston, 7 Mile Road, Houston. So we go there on Sundays, but I bring my kids to St. Thomas CSI Sunday School just because it was so formative for me growing up. And I love getting the chance to see familiar faces and have them formed in that setting. So,
Yeah, tell me about your siblings.
yeah, I have 2 brothers. I have an older brother, Sonal, who's 9 years older, and a younger brother, Josh, who's 3 years older. They're all here in Houston. Older brother has 3 kids. Younger brother also has children. And so, grateful that we're all here close by.
Did you see your grandparents, both sides?
I never met Daddy's side. Amachi passed when Daddy was really little. Apachin passed before I was born, but I did see Mummy's parents. So I have fond memories of both Apachin and Amachi. When we would visit Carolyn, when they would come here. Yeah.
What is the good thing you've seen in Kerala?
I love going to Kerala. I love really the simplicity of life. I love the food. I love that we spend most of our time outside. It's just and just being connected because that's both my parents are from Kerala, so feeling connected to how they grew up, I think, is so special. My husband has been to India a few times and just loves India and hasn't been to Kerala yet. And so we're really looking forward to going there with my husband and my 3 kids and letting them experience what I experienced growing up. And it's just such a special place.
Your mother worked for a pharmacist, as a pharmacist in Texas Children's Hospital. It was a very tough job.
Yeah.
And she was doing nights or days. Was it bothering you anywhere, anytime?
Oh, the thing is, Mommy, she worked so hard. But the one thing with her, she worked days mostly, but there are times where she had work nights. But the thing is, even though I grew up with a working mom, whenever she was home, she was fully home, fully present. Some of my memories is, if I am helping her sweep the floor, she's asking me my times table. Like everything, if we're in the car, she's asking me, when I was little, to read the signs and every night tuck me into bed. I mean, I think till I was 18, she was so fully present, even though there were times she had to work a lot and sacrifice so much of her time. I never felt like a second priority to her ever. Which I'm so grateful for.
Did she ever fight with you?
Honestly, growing up, no. I mean, my mom, I would say she's my absolute best friend. She knew everything about me. Even today, I call maybe 2 or 3 times a day. And yeah, she just keeps me afloat. I just, as I grew up, and kind of my own stubbornness and my own ignorance, I think had caused, as I'm going through college. But yeah, she's just been so patient with me, and still continues to be kind of my peace and my safety. So.
Have you spent evening time with your parents? Who makes good laugh, jokes and all?
And they both do. I think it's funny because with my kids too, they add another layer of humor. Yeah, they both, I think, make us laugh for different reasons. But yeah, they're both wonderful to be around. I mean, any vacation, any travels, like, it's instant that we want my parents with us. In any kind of capacity. They just make the time better. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Come, thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mountain fixed upon it, mount of the redeeming love.